contest thanks to Eric and Cole. It's this Red Bull video contest they put on every year for college kids. It's called the Can You Make It Challenge. Countries all over the world, college kids submit this contest for a chance to win a trip to Europe, to travel Europe using like only Red Bull as currency, so you have to like trade Red Bull for everything you do.
I just remember Cole sent me and Sean this contest, saying it in a text message, and I was like, well, this sounds really cool. We decided we were going to make a video and we went for it. And so, you know, put everything we had into this video, and then next thing you know, we were sharing it with everyone we knew.
They watched the videos, they chose the best ones. So we were chosen as one of the top ones in the United States, and we got to go on this trip, you know, to Europe.
I remember the first night we had a briefing thing at and then a big after party. It was the day before we left for the competition, and you know, they've got karaoke and like all these different people from all around the world, you know, are in this one room, and of course people that live on the other side of the world are sitting right next to you, and you know, you don't know them, you've never seen them in your life, but everybody was just so open and like so down to just like get to know each other. It ended up being like one of the best nights of the trip. It was just like bonding and connecting with all these different people that are about to go on this, embark on this awesome adventure.
We did a lot of hitchhiking during the week, which actually proved to be a lot of fun. Guys, made it to the hitchhike. We're on our way to Reims right now. Hopefully we'll be there soon. Hoping for the best.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but the dogs are actually headed to France.
So we're taking a train through the tunnel in a car.
Hitchhiking was an incredible way to be able to meet all sorts of different people. It was a little discouraging because you see so many people passing you by that are giving you the cold shoulder.
Once you got actually picked up though, it was so much fun because you would meet these just like crazy different people.
There's so many people that ended up helping us out. There's so many faces that drove us, even if it was just like 10 miles or whatever it was.
The generosity of the whole trip was just really cool to see. Thank you!
Here we are, getting our tickets for the roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
For a roller coaster?
Here we go. Woo!
Awesome. Oh, grazie mille.
And it's for you.
Grazie.
And I bring you because there is a problem with the temperature, but I bring you, you know.
Here we go, baby. Hotel room. Oh,
Awesome.
mon ami. Merci beaucoup.
No problem. So I bring you a towel, alright?
So we were in Italy, in Genoa, Italy, and this Valeria, this lady, we were just out on the street outside of her restaurant talking to some people, and she saw us. So she came out, and she didn't really speak English like much at all, and somehow her son was there, and he spoke a little English, so he got the point across to her what we were doing. And despite not understanding English, despite probably not fully understanding the competition, she opened up everything to us. She gave us food, she let us sleep on the floor of her restaurant, and so that was really cool to see that despite the language barrier, despite not understanding, she saw something that we needed, and she was just right there to provide us.
I think depending on other people for advice and for, you know, rides and food was crucial, because, you know, getting a meal at someone's family-owned restaurant was so much more than just getting a meal there. It was getting a meal, but it was also getting a conversation with those people and getting like their stories.
We were hitchhiking on the side of the road, and suddenly we see this big van, pulling up next to us, and we see on the side it says paragliding Switzerland, and so we're like, okay. So we got in the car, got talking to this guy named Mike Kaufman, who was just this really awesome, genuine dude. He was like a tandem, semi-professional, whatever, paraglider. We just inquired with him, like, is there any way you have any openings later? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. I'll find you guys in town. And so he came and found us, drove us to this like cable car thing up the valley, and we trekked up the mountain and jumped off. It was really, really cool.
Sean's about to go paragliding for a Red Bull.
Yes.
Paragliding.
Here's your Red Bull.
Ticket.
Let's do it, Sean. Let's do it.
So we just trekked up in the cable car, and the setup was so quick that I did not have time to be scared. He just laid it all out, strapped us up, and next thing I knew I was running towards the cliff, and then, you know, we took off, and it was just like, okay, I'm fully trusting this. I hope it's gonna hold.
I'm nervous and excited at the same time. It'll be fun.
It was exhilarating flying between, you know, that valley and seeing that view. I'll never, ever forget. Skiing was definitely a rush.
All right, Cole, we did it. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling ready to shred the Alps.
You like this view?
This view a little bit.
How about you, Shawnee?
This is amazing. Real talk. This is unbelievable.
Thank you everybody who helped us do
Thank
this.
you, Switzerland, for being amazing.
Switzerland, you have been incredible. We're standing on the peak of the mountain. We made a quick video, just recapping what had happened during the day and what we were about to do, how we were about to go skiing, and I think at that moment it was really cool to just think, like, through the generosity of all these people, we're here right now doing this, and I'm about to be able to go skiing with two of my best friends in a place where I never thought I would.
This one. Woo!
One of the kind of low points during the competition was the second to last day, the day before we had to get to Paris. There was a time when we were, you know, like, we're done, we're gonna give up, but, you know, we didn't come all this way just to give up. We're gonna try all we can. So we got on a train. We managed to get on a train, snuck on the bathroom like we did a lot of times, and made it to Champaign. And we were sitting there, you know, hitchhiking as cars are driving by while we're walking down the highway. And actually, believe it or not, we walked about 100 yards, and the first guy to really drive by that we hitchhike, he, you know, pulls over, and, you know, with so much hope, we run up to him and we're like, hey, like, are you going to Reims?
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but the dogs are actually headed to France. Thank you to Remy for helping us out.
Hi.
Unbelievable. We had almost given up, seriously. We were on the side of the road, thought this was going to be the end, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, someone comes and just does something super nice for us. So we're headed to the checkpoint right now, and we're about to get it. We'll see you guys there.
So we got the ride, and, you know, he was just like, he was kind of our savior at the time, you know. Without him, we wouldn't have gotten to the checkpoint. And, you know, we just talked and shared stories as we were driving for about 45 minutes or so, and, you know, asking him about his adventures before he had a family. And, you know, he told us, you know, he traveled the world when he was about 22. And we walk in and his family's so welcoming and you know, just very generous to us.
We made it. Hi guys.
Hello. Thank you so much.
They make this incredible dinner for us, and we're showering up, and you know, things are going great.
To celebrate, we're drinking champagne. Thank you guys.
And you know, without me even asking, he was like, "So, like, I love what you guys are doing. I love this competition. I think I'm gonna drive you guys to Paris."
It had to be 5 hours. He took 5 hours out of his day to help us in this competition. You know,
We literally thought we weren't gonna make it, and Remy comes by and absolutely saves us. You know, without him, we wouldn't have made it to Paris. But at that point, we realized, like, okay, we're getting to Paris. Like, we've completed the challenge. You know, we've done the Red Bull Can You Make It challenge, and it was just a very great moment.
All right. So we made it. Woo! And there's the Eiffel Tower back there. A huge thank you to Remy. He drove us all the way here. He gave us food. We couldn't have done it without him. Thank you, Remy, so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I wish you all the best. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
last 2 days in Paris. And if you have any problem with my name card, okay?
Yes.
Woo! Oh, yes. Bye.
Good night.
Paris!
Go Dogs!
Good morning. It's our last night. We slept under the Eiffel Tower. It's pretty freezing right now, but how many times can you say you slept under the Eiffel Tower?
We can say it one time now.
Once.
Final stretch. Finish strong, Sean. Finish strong. I think one really important thing that I saw along the way, especially for this trip, was just you can get so much farther when you work with people. You know, when you try to do everything on your own, you really can only do so much, especially in a place where you don't speak the language and you don't know the people.
Despite, you know, different cultures and, you know, different backgrounds, and, you know, it was just, you talk to somebody and they were your friend, and it didn't matter if they spoke, you know, broken English and we couldn't speak their language. It just didn't matter. You do what you could to kind of connect with these people.
It's just a cool way to connect with people that normally wouldn't happen at all.
Whether we were on a roller coaster at a carnival or on a cable car up our way to go skiing or about to take off and go paragliding, whatever it was, it's like, it was just always so cool to be able to think that all of this is just the result of the help of the people we've met along the trip, the people who sent us here in the first place, and these people are what make this possible. You know, without the people behind it, there's no way we'd ever be able to achieve these things. So I think, yeah, I mean, skiing was great and paragliding was awesome and all these things were incredible, but I think what's really lying behind it is like the overwhelming generosity of everyone who's helping us have the adventure of a lifetime.
I hope that if someone ever comes, I know that if someone ever comes to be in need and they're doing something that clearly, like, they are in need of something that I have, I just don't think that I'll ever hesitate again to give that to them.
Thank you.